Hello, everyone. So, is there going to be a Nintendo Cinematic Universe? Now, I know that there's the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and that they're coming out with the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and I think, well, first of all, the Super Mario movie is great. Second of all, I do think there is going to be an NCU, because of course Nintendo's going to do it, and there's definitely going to be like a Super Smash Bros. Movie, and I don't know too much about Marvel, but my friend told me that there's this thing called like the Avengers Endgame, so maybe, I'm not sure like if that's like the final thing, or maybe more villains will be established after the Endgame or something like that. I'm really not sure. But I feel like Super Smash Bros., after all the other characters and movies are established, that's going to be like the Avengers Endgame. I think that, well, at least I'm hoping and think that the next movie is probably going to be a Luigi's Mansion movie. Probably specifically more like the third game because it's the most recent, and also because, well, they'll also probably want to include Mario and Peach and stuff, and they're in that game, and the paintings. So is what gonna happen? They're probably gonna get, like, they're gonna defeat the enemy in Mario Galaxy or whatever, Bowser or whatever, and then at the end, they're all gonna get invited, like the Toad, Princess Peach, and maybe she'll bring some other Toads, Mario, Luigi, and that's it. They're all going to be invited to the hotel to stay over. That, or there's going to be a Super Mario Party movie, which I'm sure will eventually come out, but maybe after this, where it's going to be like, wow, we did it, let's throw a party. And then the next movie is going to be Super Mario Party. And I heard they might be coming out with a Zelda movie to establish in the multiverse. Now, do I think there's going to be a Super Mario Kart movie? No. Because just like an hour of them racing will be cool at first, yes, but no. Like, even if you have to establish everything first, then they race for a little bit, that's just, no. Plus, they included Mario Kart in the first movie. And I also don't think there's going to be a Super Mario 3D World, new Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. Wii, because, because it's just too generic, like the simple generic Mario game where there's levels and stuff. Like, I'm sure you could say, well, they made a Super Mario Bros. Movie, but it's not like specifically just Super Mario Bros. Like, they probably could have called it New Super Mario Bros., Super Mario 3D World, maybe not that because there's no cats or anything. I think there might be a cat. I'm not sure. Or they could have called it New Super Mario Bros. And there's probably no difference because it's just like the generic or whatever. Like I'm not trying to say that in a bad way because they're good. Like Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And I haven't played that, but New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Wii U. Yeah, you get it. And I think there is probably going to be a Pokemon movie, but I don't think it's going to be, like, connected with the other Pokemon movies. Because it might, but unless there's, like, I'm not sure if there's a Marvel multiverse or something. Unless, like, it's another universe. Because it wouldn't make sense. Because I'm pretty sure there's not even any reference of Pokemon in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. So it wouldn't make sense for them to be living in the same world as Pokemon. Unless it's, like, some warp pipe dimension thing, like the Mushroom Kingdom. I think it's just going to be established new lore for Pokemon. Or maybe, like I was saying, the multiverse, maybe they go to another universe or maybe another galaxy in Super Mario Bros. Galaxy where there's Pokemon. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. And I'm also really hoping that there's a Pikmin movie just because of how much I like Pikmin. There might be. I'm not sure. There's probably going to be an Animal Crossing. No, I'm not sure if it's enough to make one, but maybe. Kirby, definitely Kirby movie. Definitely Kirby movie. Definitely, 100% Kirby movie. Will there be, let's see, I'm trying to think of their main franchises. I feel like there's one major one that I'm leaving out. I'm not sure. But, maybe you feel like the Pikmin movie, because like in Pikmin 4, there's the SOS signal that Olimar sends out. Maybe they pick up, or someone picks up the SOS signal, or maybe it's like following the Rescue Corps, and it's like different movies, and then they like meet eventually. Like Zelda is obviously not gonna have Mario in it, but I'm sure eventually they'll meet, especially if Nintendo wants to do that Super Smash Bros. Movie. And so yeah, but yeah, maybe it'll be following like the Rescue Corps, and they get it, and that would be cool. And they'd talk in English probably, which would also be cool. I wonder what it would look like. But yeah, there's probably gonna be all those movies, and then the Super Smash Bros. Once all the multiverses are established, or when all the things are established, probably different universes and they meet or something like that. I don't know. Once they're all established and everything, there's gonna be like a huge fight with the villains. And I'm not sure like if they're trying to go for an Avengers Endgame thing. I'm not sure if it's like the final thing in normal movies. I'm really hoping it doesn't, because I want the MCU to go on as long as humanly possible, because I love Nintendo. Or if they just fight all the villains and more established after that, or if they just keep fighting the same villains, because I don't know much about DC either. Is Spider-Man DC? I'm not sure, but I think he like fights the same villains in a bunch of movies. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know, but there's probably gonna keep making. Yeah. And quick message about Nintendo. I like Nintendo, yes. I really like their old CEO, though. The one that died in, I think, 2015. Because now, Nintendo's not the greatest company. And they make great games, amazing consoles. But, like, I heard they shut down a charity event, too, and they're not doing some great things. And also, like, they used to be known as, like, the cheaper consoles between the three main console wars ones, like Xbox, PlayStation. I'm not sure how much the new Xbox costs, but I know the PlayStation 5 costs, like, $500, because my brother had one, or has one, or whatever, my older brother. And, like, Nintendo Switch was only $300, which was still expensive, of course, but cheaper than the other ones. But anyways, well, just like, subscribe, please. You don't have to if you don't want to. And comment what you think Nintendo is gonna do with the NCU, if they're gonna make one. Bye.